Greetings, my beautiful, beautiful mommies, young moms. Hope you guys are having a great um, end of December. We're moving into 2022. And, my word for you today is just to listen to your heart. I don't know how many of you know that song. At one point, I wanted to be a singer, but I'm just gonna do a little something for you to spice up this conversation a little bit. Okay? I can hear your heart crying out for me. You see, your heart wants more. Your heart wants to be free. You need more in your life. So this conversation today, I just want to remind you to let your heart go free. And in this moment, right before I introduce myself, I just want to ask you, what seeds are you planting in your heart right now? Is it seeds of fear or seeds of faith? So we're going to talk more about what each look like. But for those of you who don't know me, I am Shauna Halley, your premier ambassador for Women's Authentic Living. I was a mother of 4 by age 25. My children were between the ages of 1 and 6. That's where I got that 26 from. But my children was between the ages of 1 and 26. You think maybe I need to start this over again? No, I'm not going to. We're just going to go with the flow. How about that? So, I've been an educator for over 20 years, and I've been servicing women, coaching and speaking for about 17 years now, as an educator and as a speaker, as a coach, combination. So let's get back to the topic of what are you feeling in your heart? Your heart wants more. There's a desire within you that will not let up, but it's time for you to feed your heart faith and allow the fear to fall away. Seeds of fear look like desperation, where you feel like you don't have options. Seeds of fear look like saying yes when you want to say no. Seeds of fear look like just doing things just to mundanely, just going through the motions, not really designing but operating from a place of default. It looks like self-sabotage. It looks like putting a lot on your plate, too much, and you don't have enough room to take care of yourself, self-care, to love yourself, to serve yourself, so you can be even a better mom to your children, a better daughter, a better wife, if that's where you are in your life. Seeds of love, however, looks like I'm going to be still. I'm going to pause for a moment. Seeds of love even sometimes look like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to listen to my heart, see what it wants me to do. Seeds of love look like meditation and prayer. Prayer, speaking to God, your higher self, and meditation, listening for answers and direction. Seeds of love look like seeing the good in everyone, even though it's a practice for us, because most of us have been trained to see the bad, to see the doom and the gloom. But it's a steady practice of love, to see the good, to see others in ourselves. When we get to that point where we want to judge, we realize, you know what, maybe I was at that place at one time. I may have done the work to be better in that particular area. And let me give you an example. So for example, I'm a hairstylist by trade, educator, and hairstylist by trade. And one of the things I tend to do is when I see a woman, we as hairstylists, we look at that person from the crown of their head to the sole of their feet, because we know we can, if they can either have better hair, better skin, better nails, we can kind of put their wardrobe together for them. So sometimes I have to stop myself, because I don't know where that person is in their life, and they may be doing the best that they can. And people can feel our energy when we're judging them. And I am stopping myself in mid-thought and say, you know what? Let me send my sister love. Let me send this young mother love, because she might be doing the best that she can at this moment. And isn't that the way we want to be seen and viewed and even treated by others? So I want you to think about that. Seeds of fear or seeds of faith? What are you believing about yourself? What is your belief? What is your mindset? What is your thought process on a regular basis? What is consuming you? Is it thoughts of fear or thoughts of love? What are you committed to? Are you committed to a better life for yourself and your children? Are you allowing things that is not going to encourage and support and uplift you? Are you allowing those things to fall away? Do you have the courage to? If you're going to choose to listen and be uplifted once a week, I hope you come here. That's my goal, to encourage and uplift young mothers. I've been there. I understand what it feels like to feel lost, desperate, not knowing who to turn to sometimes. This conversation is going to be more on the positive end, not on the negative. We're going to speak, because I don't want us to feel like we're going to put our head in the sand. There are problems and there are issues, but we're going to identify them. We're going to acknowledge them, but we're going to focus on solutions. Solution is love. Solution is seeing possibilities. Solution is knowing that we have options. And if we slow down, if we take deep breaths, we'll realize we have options. Okay? So think about that. And I want you to take a moment to write down, what have I been focusing on? Are there fear-based thoughts, fear-based actions, which produces the fear-based actions and feelings? Or I've been focusing on the love, the unity, the community, the support. When was the last time you gave thanks? You wrote a list, your thank you list, your appreciation list. Just so you can remember you have so much to give thanks for. And yes, we all have things that we're working on, and we all have things that we can use more of in our life. But in the meantime and in between time, let's pause to give thanks. 'Cause today I rise to live once more. All over again I begin. Seeing with brand new eyes, I carefully choose what to fulfill. I give thanks for my big dreams. a living vision and courage design my legacy. Always enough, limitless possibilities. Today I rise to live once more. All over again I begin. With every breath I say thank you. Thank you is always enough. So take a moment to give thanks. Take a moment to hug yourself and tell yourself you are amazing. You are loved, you are loving, and you are lovable. I know you don't feel it right now, but let's affirm that right now. Let's affirm it. So it's like a muscle. The more we say it, the more we get used to it, and the more it feels more like home. Say, I love you. Call your name. Say, let me give you an example. I love you, Shauna. I really, really love you. And I got that from Louise Hay, her book, You Can Heal Your Life. So just remember, feed your faith and your fears will diminish, and your love and your faith will grow. Believe in yourself. Receive healing for yourself. You are worth it. You are the real deal. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you next week right here. And like I mentioned, if you know any mothers that are at a place now where they need support, and you know most of us are doing things virtually right now, but we're going to get to the point. I'm in Atlanta, and we're going to get to the point where we're going to start doing some things, physically. But for right now, I hope you make this place once a week. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up for you. I'm here for you. Show up for you. Okay?